Hi everybody, so it has been so long since I did a video, but luckily my lovely roommate from Disney, Beka, has tagged me in the DCP tag, which has given me the perfect excuse to make one for you. So I'm just going to crack on with the questions. There are 10 in total, and let's see what answers I have for the DCP tag. So the first question is, what year did you do the DCP? So I did the Cultural Exchange Programme, which is also known as the International College Programme, which runs from June to August for people around the UK and also Hong Kong and many other countries. I did it in the summer of 2014 and it was one of the best summers ever. Question 2. Were you in Florida or California? Well, I was in Florida at Walt Disney World, not Disneyland, so be sure not to mess those up because people get very angry. Question 3 is, what was your role and location? So my role was quick service food and beverage, and luckily my location was in the Magic Kingdom. It was Stan's East, which is basically every quick service location bar 2 in the east side of the park. So that included Gaston's, Storybook Treats, Prince Eric's Market, Anti-Gravity's, Cool Ship and many others. I was very lucky with my location and I would not have wished for anywhere else to have spent my summer. Question 4 is, what do you miss about the DCP? I miss living with the 7 other girls that became 13101. They were a key part of my whole programme. I really think it makes a difference living with people that you get on with and that you go to share your time with on your days off and when you finish work or even before work. It was a great group and I have so many memories with them and I wouldn't have wished for anybody else, to be honest. Question 5 is, how many times did you visit the park? Now, I don't know what that means. I'm presuming that it means just everywhere, because obviously if you were in Disneyland there's only 2, but if you were in Disney World you've got the choice of 4 plus the water parks. I could not tell you the amount of times I went to all the parks, to be honest. I probably went to Magic Kingdom the most out of them all because obviously working there I did a lot of late shifts, which meant that I got to spend my days in the park and then head off to work, which was really easy to do and it was a fun way to spend your day. Question 6 is, what's your favourite ride? There are so many to choose from in Walt Disney World. I would have to say Expedition Everest, which is in the Animal Kingdom, and I once went on it, came off it and went, what's that big mountain for, when I'd just gone through it. I'm a big roller coaster fan, so that was definitely very fun for me. Number 7 is, where is your favourite place to eat? Now, I would have to pick Yak and Yeti, which is also in Animal Kingdom. It is first of all a table service restaurant, but there is also a quick service part as well. We went there for my roommate Megan's birthday and it was the most gorgeous Chinese food that I've had in a long time. And I dream about that chicken every single day. Well, maybe not quite. Now question 8 is, what is your best memory of the DCP? Now there are so many memories that you make that it is near impossible to pick just one. You would have your days, of course, where you went round all the parks with your friends, or there would be times where you would just wander the parks alone. Like, I really liked going round World Showcase in Epcot. If you just had a bit of time, everybody else was at work and you wanted a wee stroll, just going round the countries was pretty good. Also, watching the Festival of Fantasy for the first time has to be up there. It is a magical parade and I am so glad that I got to see it many times. I think I would have to say that one of the best memories though was the very last day of our programme. The whole apartment of 13101 did the 4-part challenge, which is when you visit each of the parks and try and go on at least one ride, and it was absolutely magical. It got to the end, we were watching Celebrate the Magic and Wishes and everybody was either crying or trying not to cry, and it just really summed up the friendships and the fun that we'd had over the 2 months that we were there. Now number 9 is, who's your favourite character? I did quite a lot of character meetings, maybe not as many as some people, but there was one day where we went round and tried to see as many people as possible, and that included Merida, which of course being Scottish was pretty fantastic. She was telling us all about her garden and how her mum had sent her there to learn dancing lessons from Cinderella, and it was pretty magical. But I would have to say the most magical character experience, and possibly which makes it one of my favourites, was actually meeting Mary Poppins. We were on the train which goes round the Magic Kingdom and we spotted her above Main Street, and we jumped off the train and we stood in line, and then we ended up talking away to her. We sang because she asked us how to spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and she started singing, and it really just summed up, you're never too old to enjoy the Disney magic. Now question 10 is, would you work for Disney again? And of course everybody's answer to that question is going to be yes. It's just the mix of experience of living with some great people and getting to work amongst the magic. It's definitely a lifetime experience, and some days I do wish that I was just back there selling pretzels or hot dogs or mac and cheese, ice cream, and I don't know if I'll ever get to do it again, but I am so glad I got to spend that summer. So that is the DCP tag. Of course I will link Beka's video down below because she's the one that tagged me in the first place. I am hoping to do another video very soon for you, so stay tuned for that. If you liked this one, give it a wee thumbs up and a subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.